Welcome back to CTV Morning Live, 8 a.m. on your Wednesday morning.
All right, so coming up.
We've also got Carcost joining us, learn a little bit more about the company, especially as you're heading into summer travel.
Coming up, we're going to give you some driving tips with Carcost. That's on the way.
So speaking of being in your car, we're going to be doing a lot of that over the course of the summer. We got some great information and some planning, especially as we're heading into long summer travel, with Ben Spatafora, who's joining us from Carcostcanada. You're the national director. Interesting company, first and foremost. Do you mind breaking down exactly what Carcost is?
Sure. So we help Canadians buy new cars, and the way we do that is we have a website, and we provide a wholesale price report, and that price report gives you the dealer costs. That's what that dealer pays the manufacturer. So when you have that pricing information, you're on a level playing ground with the dealer. But we also add some other items too, which is incentives. And some of those incentives are not advertised, so you'll be able to get all that benefit and be able to buy a car at a great price.
You've got a lot of people that are kicking themselves right now who have maybe just purchased or are going through the process. So really interesting information. Does it give a background as well when you know that you're going in and they say you need a new something in the car or new this, that you have a better idea of what you should be paying?
Absolutely. So in other words, again, when you have that costing information and you're asked these add-ons and that sort of thing, extended warranties, you're able to discuss with the dealer on a profit motive. Dealers hate discounts, but they love that word profit.
Okay, interesting information. The thing is you're seeing a lot of travel right now, and the car takes its own beating, especially in the summer. We think of it in the winter and the salt and the driving, but there's a lot that happens in the heat as well.
Absolutely right. So at summertime, we're a little bit more relaxed, but that heat is really destroying a lot of components in your cars. Windshields get very, very hot when you're traveling down the highway. Tires are pushed to their limits. So make sure that you take a little bit of time, inspect your tires, even the windshield washer fluid. Make sure you have the right one, belts, that sort of thing. Open up the hood. Just take a quick look. It doesn't take a lot of time.
All right, do you want to try to open up this hood? We'll see.
This one here? Sure.
I don't even know how. I wouldn't even know where to begin. But people, is it one thing to take it into the shop, or are we looking at people knowing basics information like windshield wiper? I think I've gotten that one up to date. There's always a cleaner, especially when we have our segments outside.
So usually a little bit of the latch here. If I can find this quick.
See, that's the best part of all of this stuff. They just drive a vehicle up. See? Look at them.
There you go.
Double duty for Peter right there. Okay, what are we looking at here?
So if you're a little bit mechanically oriented, it doesn't take a whole lot of time to look into your engine. Components are here, so in other words, windshield washer fluid is basically here, engine oil is basically here. Sometimes they have covers like this, so you can't see the belts and that sort of thing. So sometimes it's not a bad idea to go to your local mechanic just to have a quick inspection to make sure everything's running fine.
We think we're fine if the air conditioning is working, but the air conditioning on full blast in a car that's traveling through intense heat, it's going to take, is there certain things you can be doing for the car to help it out, or give the car a rest too sometimes rather than just yourselves?
Sure, so we recommend that you don't drive more than 4 hours at any one time, because again, that heat builds up. So take a rest for yourself, your passengers, and that car also gets a time to sort of cool down a little bit, and that way you can continue on with your travels with more confidence rather than having something break down in that intense heat.
So sometimes when we think, okay, I can do this drive and we'll be able to make it in 6 hours, it's not the best solution. How long of a break do you give the car then? Is it the same as you heading in for a bathroom break, or is it sitting down and having a coffee and some lunch?
Sure, half an hour is all it really needs, is that, so you sit down, relax. It's more for the driver, really. The cars are tested. They have, great tolerances and that sort of thing. But it's really more for the operator. It's, it's the person that really drives the car. Okay,
perfect. You had a couple of things. Of course, having that maintenance schedule, knowing that the car needs to have its brake as well, and then you had keep your car close and your friends closer. Part of the tips.
That's right. So, again, we're at summertime, a lot more relaxed. So we're in the backyard. You may be having, drinks, alcoholic drinks or non-alcoholic drinks. You need to run out. Don't toss the keys to your pal. Keep your keys close to yourself. Double up on your supplies before that weekend so that you can have a nice, relaxing time in the backyard.
Pretty interesting stuff, especially when it comes to the knowledge of what you're doing, what your car is using when you're going into some of these dealers. You can find more information at carcostcanada.com. Again, www.carcostcanada.com. We do need to take a commercial break. We have plenty more coming your way here on CTV Morning, including tools for Dad as we are heading into the Father's Day weekend this Sunday. More information coming your way.